Okay, so I have this Emachines computer that I'm gonna part out. I should try and fix it, or I might sell the case. I'm definitely gonna save this DVD drive because it's a DVD burner. It's a label flash. Think it's also a light. No, it's not a light scribe. I'm gonna save this card reader. It has a USB. I might try and see if I can find an adapter. But I would try and see if I can get this computer to work. Here's the hard drive. It's a Western Digital 80 gig. That's not really that big. I'd want at least like a 160 gig. I'm going to get a computer and load it up with all my music on it, and just have music on it and have it in here in my home theater so I can set it up. Like set it up over there by that fridge, or set it up over here, and then have a long audio cable running to that receiver so I can play all my songs and consolidate it onto one hard drive and have like full quality songs. I get like 128 or something, like kilobits or something. But yeah, I'm gonna save this hard drive. This is the RAM sticks. This is a 2 gig of Samsung. I don't know what kind this is. I don't know if it's DDR RAM or SD RAM. I don't know. This is 1 gig, so it had 3 gigs of RAM. I'm going to take out the power supply and junk it for parts to fix vintage electronics. I'm going to go ahead and take out the CPU. Okay, I took the CPU off. Or, not CPU, the heat sink. So I don't drop it and break it. It's got thermal paste on it still. Let's take out the CPU. Okay. What the hell? Doesn't have any pins? Is that some kind of fancy CPU or something? Or is it under here? I think it's under here. Whatever. Hope I'm not getting any of that thermal paste on my couch. It's just, this is an Emachines. They were, I don't think they're around. If they are, I haven't seen their computers in the stores. I don't know if I said this earlier in the video, but, well, this is the hard drive cage. I was gonna use this. It had Windows Vista on it, and I know Windows Vista, Windows Millennium Edition, they're kind of like the hated, but honestly I like those. I use Millennium on my old Gateway, and I have another Emachines that's way smaller than this. The computer's probably a little bit bigger than this circuit board. Probably has the same motherboard in it or something. But, has Windows Vista on it. It works pretty good for what it is. I used it to upload some videos. I actually like Windows Vista. So, I took off this. This is the chipset. This isn't the CPU. That's the CPU. I have no clue where the faceplate, I think it got thrown out. I should just sell this with the motherboard in here. Oh, and you can see that PB with an X through it. Yeah, this was when they switched to lead-free solder. I think because lead's dangerous, but honestly I think lead-free solder is kind of stupid, but whatever. It's got a backup battery. Still good, I think. No, but I don't know if I said this earlier in the video, but the reason why I'm parting this out is because I turned this on. The hard drive or there was some other junk in here. I don't know if it touched something it wasn't supposed to and it shorted it out or something, but I smelt the smell and I think a capacitor vented or something. I don't know. It's weird. It was weird. So I just quickly unplugged it and took it out of the house. So I didn't know if it was gonna go boom. So yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna go boom. So I just took it out of the house. And these capacitors, and I just got a whole bunch more. But you can see these ones are kind of bulging at the top. And they're cheap, no-name kind. So they're junk. Now I'm going to take this power supply out. But first, let me take out this DVD burner. Put that in my gateway, even though it's already all tackied up. My gateway, it's, you know, gateway has a Celeron in it at like 600 megahertz. I need to upgrade the RAM. I also have this compact computer from 1997. It runs Windows 95. It has a whopping 16 megs of internal, or it has a whopping 16 megabytes of RAM, and it has a whopping 1.96 gigabyte hard drive. It's about 800 megabytes full, and there's only about a gigabyte left. But so then I have a compact that's a little bit newer, or about the same age, but it runs 98. It has like its original install, and the person didn't clean they cleaned out their data, I think, but like they kept their programs. It has a bunch of garbage on it, like hooked on phonics and all that, so they must have had kids. Just took out that little piece of crap. Oh, here's the specs. Windows Vista Home Premium with Service Pack 1, Intel Pentium, NVIDIA GeForce integrated, DVD Super Multi-Drive with Label Flash, 320 gig hard drive, 3 gigabytes of DDR2. So I guess these are DDR2. Email, well, 3 gigs, yeah, 320 gig hard drive. Well, this one's an 80 gig. I don't know. Surf the internet, watch movies, build a music library, burn DVDs and CDs, email friends and family. Because they stopped including Microsoft Outlook Express, and they included Windows Live Hotmail. It used to be MSN Hotmail. Now it's Outlook. I wish you could still get the @live and @MSN domains. I have an MSN, but I don't know I don't know its info, or I forget what it was. But let me take out this DVD drive. Oh, and I forgot to say, this uses SATA, or SATA. SATA power and SATA data. So it uses these cables. And I'm going to take out the USB, or the card reader, and put that in something else. This is like the anti-seize that you use on cars and bolts and stuff. thermal paste. It just gets everywhere. But I'm going to be seeing this for days. I mean, it's all over my hands, all over the screwdriver. So I bet... Damn it. I used to have a bunch of computer parts and computers. I wish I kept them all. I wish I kept all my CRT TVs that I used to have. And then I'd have a lot of... And I wish I kept all the fans that I used to have. So I'd have a lot of stuff. Windows, Vista Home Basics. So I think so this must have had something else on it. I don't know. It must have had like Vista, or it must have had like XP. Somebody put XP on it or something. I don't know. But I wrote Vista. It's got a little knockout here for switching it from 115 to 230 volts. And a little plastic cover over it. So time to bust into this, or I should just keep this. I could power something else with it, but I can get about 2 capacitors per power supply. Those capacitors right there. You might not be able to see them. They're back there. Those are the ones I can usually get parts out of. This SATA hard drive, I'm going to keep it, junk the case, pull out the motherboard. I saved this big USB cable memory card reader. Put that in my box of garbage. Put the RAM there. Put these cables there because I don't have any. And go wash my hands. Okay, so here's my computer that I use on a daily basis. I'll take it apart. I was using this computer for a while when this thing was being weird. But now I'm back onto this because this runs XP. It has about an 80 gig hard drive and it's about full. So yeah, I have the sound up here. I have that when you shut it down. Windows, log on. So it plays that every time I log in. So, yeah, time to put all this crap into Movie Maker. That's what I use to edit my videos, because that's my favorite editing software. All I do is just drag and drop. Nice.